Hello, Internet World. Johnny R here. Welcome to Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This isn't going to be a full series. It's just going to be like a how-to video because if any of you out there played Skyrim, then you hear all about this game called Morrowind that Bethesda made a long time ago, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of fond memories of it. And you decide to try it for yourself, you're probably going to be very, very confused because it has different mechanics and whatnot. I'll show you. All right, so I'm going to play a Khajiit. They're like cat people. Uh, we'll do that one. And we'll do those ears. They have acrobatics, athletics, hand-to-hand, light armor, security, short blade, and sneak. So those are really stats for a rogue, but I'm going to make a medium armor fighter.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Okay, we could choose to answer his questions, give him the info, or fill out the forms myself. I'm going to fill it out myself. Okay, so I made my own little class. This is just for demonstration. I made a Khajiit Hoplite. Their specialization is combat. They have strength and endurance. Their major skills are spear, athletics, medium armor, block, and long blade. With their minor skills of armor, marksman, acrobatics, hand-to-hand, and security. You could even do a class description if you want to add more flavor to the class. And the warrior. I mean, obviously, it'll probably be the warrior.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Take the papers. Now have an inventory. Right-click to open your inventory.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius. Any time now.
Talk to Fargoth. Are you the one that the boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at that time of day. I hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. We can click on it. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. A family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? So you could choose, no, I don't have the ring. Or you could say, yes, I found it. Here, take it. Now, because we gave it to him, boom. We've got a whole bunch of disposition towards him, which now he basically is super friends with us. You found it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You are my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Aril, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. See, so doing good deeds will help you out in the game. And yeah, as you can see here, we don't have much in the way of equipment, so we need to get some. Here's Aril's trade house. Hello. 85%. Welcome to Aril's trade house. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions? Our most popular scrolls? Let's barter. Alright, so here's the equipment. We have 87 gold. We can sell these 2 goblets for a single gold piece because, we're really not that great at trading. We can't wear shoes, but they were kind enough to give us some, so that was cool. We could just sell those for another gold piece. Iron dagger, we could sell that. Right now I'm looking for a spear. Club, short bow, short sword, war axe, don't need axes. Iron broadsword, that would work. Iron claymore. Iron club, iron dagger, iron halberd. That's a spear. Iron spear, here we go. 5 to 20. 5 to 20. Don't forget to look at a condition though. 400. 700. Okay. 600. Ooh. 6 to 15. Iron tanto. Axe, warhammer. And a short sword. Okay. So we're going to want to go with the Iron Halberd. That'll be 32 gold. Let's look for some medium armor too, if we can afford it. Ooh. We can't afford that, unfortunately. $63 gold. Here we go. We can't afford a helmet. Give us an armor rating of 11. So, we could try to barter. Drop down 60. No. Okay. 62. There we go. Okay. So now we'll equip the Imperial Chain Coif and the Iron Halberd. Alright. Now, do not take out your weapon if you want to talk to somebody, because that will lower their disposition. Starting out, we'll head off in this direction. About northwestern-ish. Because there's a particular quest you'll want to do early. Where is it? Ah, it's over here. So a bit northwest till you get this little hill. And then we'll head west. Yeah. There is a mud crab there. Be careful. Hello? Oh, it's another mud crab over there. That's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a scrib. That's okay. That Kwama forager over there, though, might be dangerous. Oh, yeah, and before you start combat, go to Options and pick Always Use Best Attack, because that'll just make your life so much easier. Alright, let's get ready. Let's wind up and attack. Ooh. Nice. Let's check its body, and it has Kwama Cuddle. When you click Dispose of Corpse, you'll automatically take whatever's in their pockets. There we go. Then it doesn't clutter up the screen. Little scribs, we don't have to worry about those. Those are more or less friendly. Alright, so here's a dead body. Uh-oh. Processius Vitellius. Your journal has been updated. We can read it by using the tax records and clicking on our character. Processius Vitellius, Satanine Census and Excise Office. Aril paid. Durarin Theralis paid. And many others that didn't. And, yeah, let's just take all. I know it's a little awful, but, he's dead. Let's make our way back to Satanine to report it. Oh, wait. Alright, so we're going to open our journal with J. I found a corpse while traveling near Satanine. It seems to be the corpse of one Processius Vitellius, based on some items found on his body. He was carrying a parchment with what looked like tax records. He also had 200 gold on his body, probably taxes he's collected. So let's head back to town. We can go to one of the guards here. Hello? And we could tell them about the murder of Processius Vitellius. Found his body, huh? Well, it's up to you what to do with that information. I suppose that Socius Ergala in the Census and Excise Office would be the one to tell, if that's your inclination. Now, the proper thing to do is to go over to Socius here and report the crime and everything. But a better thing to do...
Well, where did I put that?
This is metagaming a little bit, but it'll get you the most amount of money in the beginning, because you'll definitely need it. In the end, it's this person, Florin Gilman. And so look at him.
Where is that slave?
What do you want? I want to talk to you about the murder of Processius Vitellius. That fetcher. You're damn right I did him in. And a good thing, too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard, and left his body out there to rot, with his ill-gotten gold still on him. Sorry, that is no excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided. You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me? Well, give it your best shot, Khajiit. I've no problem spilling more blood of the Emperor's lackeys. So when we click goodbye, we're going to enter combat. So be ready to press F,
You
wind up, and stab.
Die, Fetcher.
Oh, we missed.
Fetcher.
Ooh. And he is dead. So, Processus Vitellius' ring, 240. And we'll just dispose of his corpse. And we'll read this book, Dance in the Fire. Mercantile went up to 6. And we'll take it. Now, for all intents and purposes, this is now our house. Because nobody else is using it. But that's up to you at home if you want to play it that way. Otherwise, we'll just carry on. Alright, now that we're back here at the excise office, we'll talk to Socius here. What do you want? I want to speak to you about the murder of Processus Vitellius. I heard you've been asking around about his murder. Glad to see this matter was brought to its completion. Here's your reward, Milan Genoa. Good to see that there are some citizens who understand the loyalty to the Emperor. 500 gold has been added to your inventory. Excellent. So now we got to keep the 200, and we got another 500. So now we have 729 gold to work with. Auril, good to see you. Go to barter. Alright, so now we have a helmet. We'll buy the cuirass here. We can, not the greaves. Yeah, Auril doesn't have a great selection of armor, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cost 81. See if we drop it by a coin. And give him a tanker. Shoes. Common shirt. Common pants. And a belt. Why not? Then this book. Unless you want to keep the books and read them if you'd like. We don't need a tax record anymore. Note to Hariskar, we don't need that. Quama Cuddle, we could sell that. There we go, now we'll make 22 gold.
That's it. She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced before the council. Yes.
No idea what he's talking about. Alright. Imperial Chain Cuirass. Alright. And now we're going to go to Balmora and pick up some more gear before we come back here. Because we're going to do a whole lot of training here to make sure that the weapon skills are up to snuff. Oh.
Why walk when you can ride?
Darvami? Okay. Here's Darvami, Hilaron. She is the Silt Strider driver. We'll go to travel, and we'll click Balmora.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Hello. If you open up your map and you click World, it brought us all the way up here to Balmora. Very good. Now just look down and watch your feet because you might fall off. I have no idea what's up with the NPCs today. Take a left, then a right. And we'll go for this shop here. Alright. The armor. Hello. Go to barter. Okay, so we have the Bone Mold Pauldron, Armanan style, Bone Mold Greaves, Bone Mold left bracer, right bracer. Total cost of 663. Let's It's a lot of our money, but that's a whole lot of
I
armor.
really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
That's fine. So we'll just equip it. There we go. Ain't perfect looking, but hey, we have an armor class of 12 now, so that's good. Oh yeah, one little note. You see that little green bar down at the bottom of the screen? That's your fatigue. And the more fatigue you have, the better chances you are at performing skills. So the more tired you get, the less accurate you get. That's one thing I actually never knew for the longest time. And it's raining. So yeah, there's one mud crab there, and there's one mud crab over there. So, take our halberd out. Although, you know what's a little sad is that the halberd's slash attack doesn't do more damage. That's kind of the point why I like halberds, but anyways. Here we go. We'll wind up. Yeah. Very good. Dispose of corpse. We'll get some mud crab meat. And we'll just... yeah. What we missed. As you can see, the halberd has quite a bit of reach to it. Okay. So it's at 37. Now it's at 42. Ooh, it had 2 crab meat on it. Again, you can kill the scribs if you want, but they're not really hostile, so you don't need to. Plus, they can paralyze you, so that's not good. Okay, are we still in Satanin? Nope, we're in the Bitter Coast region. I will say that because it's an older game, sometimes it has a hard time loading regions. But when you're out here, if you press the T key, there we go. You can choose to rest. It'll rest until morning. Yeah, for 10 hours. Alright, another source of early income for the beginning parts of the game are these here. Draggle tails. Coda flower. Value of 23. Early game, it's very valuable. These draggle tails, ample pods, not so much. We could take it anyways. This next part might be a little scary, but take a little dip in the water here. Oh, back up. Yeah, giant fish. There we go. And collect the slaughterfish scales. If you go too deep in the water, though, the slaughterfish will mess you up. They're very dangerous. There it is. Uh-oh. Getting attacked. Now our armor might be a little too high for it, so it might take a while for it to hurt us. Okay. Oh yeah, this little area here. What? And that's Tar Heel. Iron Spark Sword. Very good in the beginning. Extravagant shoes, extravagant robe, and a Colovian for a helm. Along with a scroll of Vicarian flight. And 7 gold. We'll take everything. And his journal. And long story short, he wanted to fly, made a spell that can let him fly, and it wore off before he got a chance to land safely. So now we'll head south, back to Satanin. Okay, so the front of Satanin here, we're going to head east to the second area. Sort of like a test, if you will. If your skills are high enough and you survive this encounter, then you should be good. Yeah. To Adam Asardis. Let's save it just to make sure. Alright, let's enter. Hello. How are you?
You will
Oh.
suffer greatly.
Uh-oh. Wind up. Wow. Alright. With a bunch of stuff. And a slave key. Uh-oh. Because enemies might be a little bit tougher, let's try something a little bit different. Steel shield. And then we'll, iron spark sword. Yeah. We look pretty cool now. Alright. Maybe not perfect, but, you know.
I heard something.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Cause you're
Dargo.
better than lizards.
So strange.
We
this
work
place,
hard,
far
no
from
steal.
the marsh.
Make you happy.
Alright, Badargo, Banals, and Oka. Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? You have the key. Will you let me go free? Yeah. Yes, Badargo is free. You're a good friend of Badargo. Very good. And,
Fresh game.
they do drop it. There it is.
Sweet moon sugar.
Ooh. Oh yeah, moon sugar is the illegal drugs in this game. Unlock slaves' bracers. Thank you. They throw it to the floor. We could take those. There we go.
So strange
this
this
one
place,
before me?
far from the marsh.
They don't sell for very well, obviously. Drain Magic got 3 points himself, but, you know, they're sellable, so that's good. Now let's head down further into this scary place. Oh, uh-oh. Bring it. Now, unlike Skyrim where you can just right-click the block, blocking is done automatically, and that's Spellcaster, so you may want to dodge. Eventually they will run out of magic, so just let them cast their spells. It ain't hard. Well, alright, here we go. Ooh, he stabbed him. Nice. I'm trying to demonstrate a block, but our character's just really good at dodging. Okay. Oh. Ow. What the? Throwing stars. Ow. Ow. Unarmored. You hit me in the foot with the throwing knife. Ow.
You will die! Now you die!
Alright. Chidden throwing stars. Cloth left bracer. Apprentice lockpick and apprentice probe. Ooh, steel axe. We'll take it. Good for selling. Oh yes, we'll take the gold. Right, yeah, here it is, moon sugar. As expensive as it is, you cannot sell it normally, because a lot of stores will not accept it, and they won't even let you talk to them. Ooh, expensive ring. Nice. And combat ambulance. Because the drugs are that illegal. There's some more moon sugar. What we can do, though, is... and skooma. Value of 500, but same thing, unfortunately. They're against a lot of sell. So usually what I do is I usually find a spot where there's a lot of it. I'll pick it up. Okay, and drop it in the thing. And the same with skooma. A little sad because it's expensive, so you really want to sell it, but nobody's going to buy it. Oh yeah. We are hurt a little bit, so rest. Here we go. If there's enemies too close, you're not going to be able to rest. Or rest until healed. Oh, awakened by a loud noise. Okay, I have the DLC installed, so right now there's an assassin going to try to kill me. This is also another good test to see if you can actually survive the beginning. So, there's an assassin somewhere coming after me. Usually I think they spawn... Yep, up there. There he is. Here goes nothing. Oh. Oh, block. There we go. Our swords are electrocuting him. Oh. Ow. There we go. Journal has been updated. Attempt was made on my life as I tried to rest. I don't know who wishes me dead, but the attack should probably be reported to a guard. We're not going to do that for now. Assassin. Silver dagger. And a bunch of expensive armor. And for now, we're going to head home. So, and yeah, as you can see, my stamina is draining like crazy because I'm trying to run, holding shift. But the more carry weight you have, as you can see I'm almost at my max, the faster the stamina is going to drain. This is a little bit of game exploitation, but it's fine. Honestly, in my opinion, because this game can get really difficult. So, we're going to go to a rill. Barter. All this stuff we have. Dagger. 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 Now keep in mind, a rill only has 800 gold. Throwing stars, we could sell those. That's our halberd. We don't want to sell that. Silver dagger, I don't think we need it, so we'll sell that. Sell a steel axe. Bracer. Let's start with the clothing first. And the slave bracers. Common amulet. Common pants. 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 Common robe. Common shirt. Shirt. Common shirt. Okay, we'll keep the expensive rings and stuff. We don't need the boots. Okay. 91 gold. Sold so far. The boots value 500. Greaves. We can keep the greaves for like light armor if you're playing a light armor character, but I just suggest selling it. $797. Offer. There we go. And now Aril has no money, but will equip the stuff he sold him. Fairly well. So what we're going to do is press T. Resting here is illegal. You'll need to find a bed, but we can wait. We'll fill this bar up to 24 hours. And waiting is not resting, so we're not going to get attacked by assassins. Because assassins only appear if you're resting.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
So we'll go to Aril. Barter. Seller gold 800 is back. So now we just... 906. That's a little too much. So... and now we have 1,911 gold. So we have a nice little nest egg to start the game off with. Okay, so that's the basics of Morrowind. Every time you attack, you have to roll an attack skill versus their defense. If you want to block, you can't just right-click and hold up your shield. You have to, well, roll a percentage to block. It's a little annoying, but it's okay, honestly. Because it's passive and you don't have to worry about thinking about it, you know. And each skill has a governing attribute like endurance, speed, endurance, agility, strength, and so on. And when you finally level up, depending which skills you leveled up more, let's say spear, that's endurance, I'll have a multiplier to my endurance that I can add more points to. I'll show you. Alright, it's a hazy morning in Balmora. If we go this way, we take a right. Obviously, there's like the merchant district. That's where we got our armor last time. Oh, pardon me. There's the Mages Guild here. And there's the Fighters Guild here. We're going to want to go to the Fighters Guild.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
That was awkward.
Yes.
Here we can get training. Block, medium armor, and long blade. All of our skills. Excellent. So off screen, I gained a few levels by leveling medium armor, block, and long blade. Athletics kind of raises on its own when you start walking around and stuff. So we need 5 more points. Another thing we can do is persuasion. And we can actually bribe with gold. And that will actually increase it, which will decrease the training slightly. So let's go block. 1, 2. We're spending a lot of money on this, but that's okay. 3, 4.
That guy asks way too many questions.
And, oh, just short. Here we go. Training and long blade, sure.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
You should rest and meditate on what you have learned. You look like you could take care of yourself before I sign you up. I want to look at the Fighters Guild Charter. Are you ready to sign up now? If you want to do this, you can read the charter on your own time and just sign me up. We are now the associate. Awesome. But that means we now have a bed here, so we can rest and meditate on what we have learned. This bed. Rest until healed. Here we go. You have ascended to level 2. You realize all your life has been coasting along as if you're in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. And now, because of the skills we train, such as the long blade, block, I don't know, one of the other skills, spears, and I think personality, because I kept bribing that person, we now have a small multiplier to it. And because these 3 coins are the 3 skills we can level up. So like strength, endurance, and let's say agility. Now they each go up by 2. And that's the general basics for Morrowind. It's pretty cool. You have a whole lot of levels, a whole lot of skills, and a very large map to explore. Alright, I hope you found this video helpful, and yeah, definitely a comment in the comment section if you want to see more or need tips or anything like that. Alright, so this is Johnny R signing off for the night. Have a good night, everyone.